Are you guys giving up on us? It doesn't answer my question.
I don't even hear your question.
I said, are you guys really giving up on us?
I don't know.
Oh.
All right. Here we are. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Almost done making a gnome wizard.
This is named Gnome Chomsky.
Oh, fuck, I missed that game.
What's he for?
Haven't made a wizard yet.
Oh.
It's like originally it was gonna be a psychic and it was gonna be Puzzlor. Yeah, it was originally gonna be a wizard called Puzzlor, but like I couldn't like get it to work. So I was like, you know what, just make it a gnome wizard. And then I saw that he had a feat called the Razzle Dazzle. And it's a
illicit feat, the Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah, it's a free action. So if you blind, if you blind or dazzle somebody, use Razzle Dazzle, and it extends the duration of their affliction by 1 round.
That's amazing.
Yeah, just hit him with the old Razzle Dazzle.
The old Razzle
Razzle Dazzle.
So what do you guys think's coming up next?
What do I think's going up next? Oh,
In the mic. In the mic.
Ow!
Another You dropped the fucking donuts, you buffoon! The fuck is your problem?
Well, I mean, it wasn't outlandish. That's pretty good. Honestly, I'm proud of him too.
Refrained.
You already hurt my
Goddamn
feelings.
Dingleberry.
You ragamuffin.
You fucking toe rag.
That one kind of hurt the most. It made the least sense.
Let's go to Oblivion. You cur.
Stop right there, you criminal scum! You're violating the law.
Welcome to episode 9. Where we sing the intro song every time now, apparently, even though the
It's
fact
so
that we
good.
have
DJ
one.
Dominic on the mic.
so good.
is
I
good.
can't help it.
It took me a while to find that track.
It
As soon as
literally,
I
I
heard
get
it.
so hyped.
Yeah.
Just hearing it.
Yeah. You know what? I think at the end of this episode, I'm going to put the whole track so you guys can listen to the whole thing. You've only heard like half, I think. There's one episode where I let a good chunk of it play out, but I'm going to put the whole track at the end. Just let it play and enjoy. But anyways, I'm Dungeon Master Mike from Mythical Misfits. This is episode 9. I am with Kirby, Zane, and Dom.
So,
Mustard.
All right. When we last left our intrepid heroes, they had found a local hunter by the name of Aelyn Shadowstride in the hallways of a broken down and long abandoned temple of some type. Ruins, stones crumbling around, more vines and moss than structure. She said that she had been searching for the source of the local corruption that had been taking over the forest around. And then she made her way into an antechamber where she encountered some type of figure that attacked her and grievously wounded her. And these idiots around me are dancing while I'm trying to do the intro. Why?
Is the song stuck in your guys' head too?
No, we were doing the Lethal Company.
Oh,
dance.
the song was stuck in my head the whole time.
He started, so I just wanted to join
I
in.
started to the chicken wing.
She is
Follow us.
grievously wounded.
Follow us on social media. This is the show.
Blood and wounds. And Crumb tried to heal her. Well, he gave her
Elixir of life.
elixir of life. She drank it.
1d6.
1d6.
Which
Which is like a nice polite kiss on the forehead after you've been shot by a howitzer.
Well, I mean, it was just like a precursor because I was going to attempt to battle medicine her because that was going to be like in case I fuck up.
And I'll assist because I'm trained in medicine.
Damn.
Kirby, can you look up the rules on that? Because I'm not sure about the rules about assisting. I don't.
It's crazy.
know if
I'm
you
also
can.
trained in medicine. What's
No,
your
that-
what's your
I think
modifier?
You can,
We've done
and
it.
it
We've done
applies
it.
a +1, right?
If-
you,
so, hold on, I
It's
got
the
you.
help action.
I
You
got
have to
you.
roll. Okay, the rules say roll a DC 20, but I don't like that. Most Pathfinder 2e DMs, or at least many, I should say, go with the same DC that you're applying to the person they're helping because that just makes sense. So that's how I rule it. And if you succeed, you get a plus, or the person you're helping gets a +1. There we go. I just remembered myself.
So it says, you try to help your ally with a task. To use this reaction, you must first prepare to help. Usually by using this action during your turn, you must explain to the GM exactly how you're trying to help, and they determine whether you can aid or your ally.
What's everyone's medicine modifier?
Mine's +6.
+8.
I also have +8. I should be helping you then.
And you guys are some Like, educated boys. Not bad. Not bad.
Except for me, I only know war stuff and lore.
That's still cool though.
I mean, that can be very useful in Pathfinder. So.
Yeah. Critical success, you grant your ally a +2 to the circumstance. Success, +1. Critical failure, -1.
So I just want to point out, in the way that recall knowledge can work that hasn't really been used at this table very much, recall knowledge can and probably should often be used in combat.
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I'm usually too scared, and I rage, and Kyle can't do anything but attack when he's enraging. I'm just saying. Like, literally, I will lose my ability to rage.
So there's a lot of people who recommend, instead of doing a third attack, if you happen to be standing still, instead of doing a third attack due to the multiple attack penalty, which is a -5 added on to the -5. So your second attack is at -5. Third attack is -10. People often recommend you do recall knowledge or, various other things there. You can intimidate, you can, demoralize. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's various things you can do instead of a third attack. Now, I'm not telling you guys, if you want to do the third attack, that's fine. Often as playing as a monster, not a monster. It's an old school movie.
Cheese.
It's also a cheese. It's
really
a
good
delicious
cheese.
Yeah, it's really good cheese. I will do the third attack because risk it for the biscuit, and especially if it's a dumb monster,
Like a
they're
wolf.
they're not going to try and demoralize you. Usually, they're just going to try and bite you a lot.
No offense, wolf lovers.
So, but there are things you guys can do, and recall knowledge is definitely one of them. And it can provide some good advice, depending on how you guys roll. I can give you guys the creature's weakness, or what it is, its temperament, what its attitude is, etc., etc. With that being said, we take ourselves back to the little hallway, the dank and damp hallway with a very little light seeping through the cracked ceiling of the falling ruins.
Hey, Crom, how long does that Quicksilver potion you gave me?
10 minutes.
But how long does it take till it expires? Like, how long do I have to actually use it?
You have the entire day.
Okay, so tomorrow you can make me a new one?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to start
Ask
utilizing it.
nicely.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will. I'm sorry. And last.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah. So if we want to start over from there, we can. Wait.
So, do you want more healing?
And she kind of looks at you, takes a deep breath. Yes, absolutely. If you can provide it, that would be great.
He's a doctor.
Sometimes.
He actually has a PhD. He's rather intelligent.
Unfortunately, I think we must not tell you too much, because I'm worried the infection is spreading too much. Something is happening. Whatever dark ritual is happening in that room is getting stronger. She grits her teeth and grabs her side.
Are you being affected by it somehow?
No, my issues are flesh and bone, unfortunately.
23.
Woo! All right. So you sit down and you gently lift up her leather vest, with her nonverbal permission. Like, you reach down and you're like, "Can I do it?" She's like, yeah, go ahead. She starts to lift the vest up, and you see her shirt underneath. Her shirt is just below her ribs, is completely ripped open, and so is her skin. And you're able to do your magic and kind of suture the wounds, apply a little bit of your medicinal alcohol that you're able to brew with your kits, and clean the wounds. And she grits her teeth as it splashes on the open wounds. And then you fixed her up pretty good. That's a decent amount of health for her. And she thanks you, and she's thank you so very much. And she kind of leans up against the wall and slowly pushes herself up to a standing position. And Lucas, at this point, you see her bow is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It is gorgeous. Not only does it have silver inlay along the shaft of the bow, it is curved, and it's just an absolutely beautiful bow. And she kind of grabs it and stands up as straight as she can. As she straightens herself out, it stretches the wound. Okay.
Be careful. He has a special sewing method where he sews little lightning bolts, so you don't want those to come out. He says they make you heal faster.
Oh, no, I did a rainbow this time.
That means you're happy.
She goes, "Oh, thank you, Crom. Not happy yet, but maybe if we're able to stop this. This forest is beautiful to me, and whoever made this happen He's trying to kill it.
I like your bow.
She looks at it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's served me well over the years.
What was your name again? Sorry.
Aelyn.
Aelyn.
Yes.
Okay. My
Aelyn
apologies.
Shadowstride. And she kind of reaches down, grabs her quiver, puts it on her back, grabs her rucksack, puts it on her other shoulder. She goes, I don't know if I can fight, but I will do my best to try. So in the room, it's some type of chamber. There's an obelisk in the center, and there's a figure there. I have a suspicion. She coughs, a little bit of blood splatters on her lips, and she goes, I think that's a forest spirit. I think it's being corrupted like the plant life around here. And she kind of points to the wall. And you guys have been distracted by her, of course, walking down the hallway, hearing a voice talking to you, the trap, walking up to her, seeing her. So now that you actually pay attention, you look at the wall and you notice that the moss on the wall is black. The vines are black and are seeping black liquid.
Can I pull the vines out of my bag that I collected from the outside earlier?
Yeah.
Are they still green?
You collected moss, and the moss you have that you collected earlier is starting to turn gray.
Oh. This was collected about 2 hours ago from the entrance.
And she looks at it and she goes, lichen, yes. That should not have been gray. As you, I'm assuming you're aware that stuff should stay green. Even if it's dried up nearly dead, it should be green.
That's why I took it. I was going to make a suit out of it, but it's kind of...
No, this
wasted
dark.
now.
This ritual is poisoning my forest, poisoning the land. Are you all from Alurion? Which is the kingdom that you're in.
Yeah. We're from Meadowfen specifically.
Right. Well, whoever's doing this is poisoning our great country. We need to stop it and find out who did it. She coughs a little bit.
I think you should probably sit back down.
Or
I don't know if you can take what's ahead by yourselves.
But you are in no condition to fight.
yeah.
How about this, boys? If I can, I'll go to the door, and if the situation turns sour, I'll do what I can to help. Deal?
Fair.
You better try to hide.
I'll do my best.
And here, and I hand her my last elixir of life,
And she looks at it trepidatiously. Are you sure?
just in case. If you have to get in the fray, you're going to need it.
Your name was Kyle, right?
Kyle.
Kyle. Well, if you insist, but she looks at it with,
I grab her hand and I put it in her hand, and I start walking away.
and she takes it with a sigh, and kind of like looks at you, Crom, because you're the one that healed her up, and she looks at Ed. She just goes, and puts it in her bag a little hesitantly.
I'm probably going to regret this.
Ma'am, I have a question. Could I leave my bag at the door with you? I'm just going to take my bow and quiver and whatever's on my belt.
And she's, of course, yes,
Okay.
that's fine.
Crom, you said you could make those every day, right?
Yes.
And you said it lasts 10 minutes?
Yes.
It just makes me lighter, faster.
Stronger.
There's gotta be some side effects.
Okay. Will they affect me in any way?
You're gonna hurt at first, but think of it as like you're losing mass, but you're getting I don't know. You're losing mass. You're becoming lighter,
Okay.
and you can do like stuff that.
Losing mass, gaining gas.
What's gas?
Like energy to be stronger.
Okay. That's got a nice ring to it. I like that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're losing mass and getting gas.
Little pink blob told me at one time.
Sounds good. Okay. Yeah.
Sounds like a lovely person.
Great
You're
person.
quite the skilled alchemist, aren't you?
What's an alchemist?
He's a PhD in bomb. He makes bombs. He's a bomb maker.
And sometimes those bombs heal people.
Yes. Yeah. Don't question it.
I mean, yeah, they do, but like I said before, the healing buff's not that great. It's not the it's not that. Anywho.
talking about game mechanics is great. The fourth wall break is incredible.
And she just kind of nods, and the hallway leads to another similar stone door, and this one's cracked open. And as you guys are walking towards it, she says, I have the sense that this area used to provide life for the forest around. Have you guys noticed how verdant the forest is here? How vibrant it used to be? Why do you think that we set up a logging camp? The trees here grow faster than anywhere else.
I'll be honest, we're not from here.
Yeah, no.
I'm not much of a nature person myself, especially where I come from. Everything was white and snowy. Lucas, my friend here, he is more of the nature guy, and he did, when we came in, he has noticed it's a little different than what he's used to.
I just chalked it up to new environment. I don't know. From what I've learned, the nature isn't very hostile here. Seems pretty tame.
Except for that wolf.
Except for that wolf, yeah.
Exactly. Her eyes kind of light up a little bit. She goes, yes, the wolves here. I don't know if you spent much time in nature, but the wolves,
Yeah?
they're not bad.
No, they're
They're
not.
part of nature like everything else. They hunt, but they typically leave people alone.
Yeah.
Not this
The ones
wolf.
around here, they have been turned nasty with this, whatever this is, this poison, she says it with a little bit of, intensity in her voice. You can tell she's irritated by
I would
it.
be careful. You still have like half open wounds in your chest.
Takes a
Half
deep,
open, I
wet
closed it.
breath.
Yeah, but with a rainbow stitch. And those rainbows like, whoop.
It's a good stitch.
It is a good stitch.
pretty good
He did
stitch.
you really good. He got a lightning bolt, and I point at Kyle.
Yeah, and and it's still bleeding.
Is it really?
It was.
That was an accident.
He failed at closing the wound and he just kept going. He completely missed where the wound started. Anyways, don't fret. We will do what we can to.
She looks at you, she says, I wish you the best of luck. We need to stop this.
And just remember, if you need to come in, pop that healing elixir of life and do what you can to stay concealed and pot shot.
And
I
if
will.
for any reason you need anything from my bag, you are more than welcome. I also have healing flasks in there.
Thank you.
Have you ever used a bomb before?
No, I actually have not.
Would you like to?
Sure.
Ooh, puts it on the arrow.
What?
Puts it on the arrow.
I don't know. That's a DM rule, bro.
Hold on, real quick. Can we make that a thing where Crom breaks the fourth wall? I love that so much. It's so much fun.
I forget to stop doing the Crom voice.
The best thing.
No,
ever,
you
though,
just forget to start doing the Kirby voice.
your human impression keeps lacking, bro. You should throw too much.
And she looks at you and she goes, what bomb do you have for me?
Give it an alchemist fire.
You are an alchemist. I knew it. Yes, I'll take the alchemist fire.
There you go.
And she grabs it. What's it look like?
So it's like it's like one of those like a stereotypical potion bottle, but the liquid is clear, and there's just a bunch of smiley faces drawn on the bottle itself.
Is the bottle circular instead of like a vial?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I like to imagine Crom would put like a piece of twine in there to act like a fuse.
I honestly thought you were just going to give her a
That
Molotov
was actually going to
cocktail.
be a joke I was going to make later on.
Sorry.
And she takes it and she's like, okay, what do I do with it?
Just throw it.
Okay.
Not at us. It hurts.
I figured with the name fire.
But you got to be careful because it has an area. It's an area of effect. It will hurt us all.
You see kind of a look of concern wash over her and thought, and she kind of like stares off in the distance for a second. And she kind of, her eyes rise up to you guys and she goes, I know you don't owe me or this forest anything, but can I ask something of you men?
Sure.
We don't have a lot of money, so hopefully it's not a coin.
It's not coin. It's not gold.
Of course.
When this is over, when we stop what is happening here, can you help me find who did it and make them pay?
Of course.
Ideally, that's the goal. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know, all the random occurrences that have been happening over the past couple of days, our paths may be the same.
That's true.
Perhaps they are. Perhaps the gods smile on us. Who do you pray to?
Narissa, the Whispering Flame.
When the fuck did you start doing that?
Yeah,
No
Hold on,
disrespect.
hold on.
No disrespect.
Look
No
at you.
disrespect. No disrespect. No
I
disrespect.
have a question for you, Hunter.
Absolutely.
How do you not see the pendant on his neck?
Well, initially, I didn't want to judge. I thought he just got it because it looked pretty.
Yeah.
He never informed us of religion, which I'm not.
Crom is full of bold choices, and I
Yes.
thought fashion might have been a new one.
And he was having a bit of a. I wouldn't say that it's a fit. It's not a fit. He was in distress, and I believe he was trying to cope with
Losing our home.
experimentation, I guess.
No. So it started earlier today. When Herb had that visitor,
That was the other day.
No, that was
we've
today.
We'd have been out here for a while.
Oh yeah, it was good. I'm sorry, like time is lost upon
It's
me.
okay. No, it's okay. You're a little busy in the head. I get it.
Rewind.
Oh, I can't tell time. But I was laying in an
He
alley.
doesn't have a watch. Watch the sky for the sun to set.
It doesn't help the fact that the last time I tried to take him the finger trick, you know, you put your hand up against the sun. And
Yes,
the last time he did that, I smacked his own hand into his face. So it doesn't really help.
Right.
But yeah, no, sorry.
Never trust you again.
I love you so much, Crom.
But I was laying in an alley talking to Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers is an alley cat. And I was asking if Mr. Whiskers knew what happened after death, and he just meowed and walked away. Which in his language means, I don't know.
Perhaps it was a lot said in that meow.
Probably.
Cats are wiser than we give them credit for.
They can see dead things.
I believe that.
But then the visitor showed up, and I asked him if he knew where a temple was, because no. I asked him if he knew, and he told me about a temple. And then so I went to the temple, and I talked to the small lady, and the lady told me to pray to the whispering flame, and I told her I don't know how to pray, and she said like whisper it to the fire, and that's what I did.
I understand, small friend. I pray to Oren,
Who's that?
the god of nature. Represents the raw, untamed power of nature. That's all around us. And I don't think that Oren is very happy with what's happening right now. I think that we need to stop this to please her. So, if we may start this off.
Yeah.
All right, I take lead.
All are ready.
Okay.
I walk in the room and I pop my what's it called? Juggernaut mutagen.
You push open the door, I'm assuming by you said walk in the room.
And as I open the door,
The door slides open. Let me activate the map for you, gentlemen, so you can see what we're looking at.
I would be in the very, very rear, dropping my bag next to, I'm a punk. I can't remember her name for the life of me. What is it again?
Aelyn.
Ayla?
Aelyn. 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 Aelyn Shadowstride. As you slide open the door, you see a tall stone obelisk with various carvings of vines, leaves, and figures on it. The top of the obelisk exudes a peaceful, light blue glow and mist that flows down like a small waterfall in the carvings of the front, as if it was intentionally designed to allow this beauty to flow down. Halfway down the obelisk, however, something seems to be attached to the stone where this light blue mist flows into, and as it pours out of that something, it's a black, inky ichor. As it flows down the obelisk and onto the ground, black tendrils pulsate out into the earth surrounding the obelisk. You guys hear a mournful wail coming from the room as it cries out at the horror that is happening to the nature around you. as you slide open the door, you see a tall stone obelisk with various carvings of vines, leaves, and figures on it. The top of the obelisk exudes a peaceful, light blue glow and mist that flows down like a small waterfall in the carvings of the front, as if it was intentionally designed to allow this beauty to flow down halfway down the obelisk. However, something seems to be attached to the stone where this light blue mist flows into, and as it pours out of that something, it's a black, inky ichor. As it flows down the obelisk and onto the ground, black tendrils pulsate out into the earth surrounding the obelisk. You guys hear a mournful wail coming from the room as it cries out at the horror that is happening to the nature around you. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. Get everybody.
Before we do that, though, I would like to two things. I want to use the Quicksilver Flask, so I want to figure out how we roll that damage real quick because I don't recall how it's done. And then I would also like to stealth before we even enter the room.
You specifically said you're going to be standing in the back, so I'll allow you.
Cool. I thought I'd take damage when I use the potion.
Oh no, you don't roll damage. You just take.
You just take.
I just take 8 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Double your levels, yeah, just straight. So you take 8 damage, so that's going to be, you're going to be at 48 health. I'll set that for you.
You have +2 to your acrobatics, stealth, thievery, reflex saves, and dex-based attack rolls. And then you have +10 to your speed.
Wow, that's really strong. Wait,
Yeah.
You said I have a plus how much to my dexterity attacks?
2
2 damage or 2 to hit?
to hit.
I have a +12 right now. Wow.
You're welcome.
That is ridiculous. Thank you.
I mean, that's a trade-off for the damage.
That's
and
that's a very
it goes
small
up
price to
with
pay.
your level, so it's like, God, I love Pathfinder.
That's
The
a very
math,
small
the
price
math
to
is
pay.
so good.
No, it's not. We all fail.
No, you guys are bad at math, but the game is great at math.
Oh, yeah, 110%.
Yeah, like if someone were to sit down and do all the math of some other popular tabletop games, and Pathfinder math is like tight. It's like Legos. Okay, it's not fucking Mega Blocks. Pathfinder is Legos.
It just be clicking.
It do.
Roll my stealth, homie.
Remember, +2 to fortitude. This
Yeah,
Your
is
modifier is
11.
I was gonna say it was
And-
9, but now it's 11. Okay.
So +2 item bonus to fortitude.
I'm just gonna tell you, you feel like shadows themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 10 temporary hit points. And as long as those 10 temporary hit points don't get diminished, they refill.
All right, everyone. What is your initiative numbers?
27.
Question for you.
Yep.
Since I am rolling stealth, may I use stealth as my initiative?
You absolutely can. That's another thing of Pathfinder. So typically, perception is used. It's perception, right? As an initiative.
Yeah.
Generally, just like 5e. However, in Pathfinder, you can use other initiative or other things, other skills, if you happen to specifically be doing something that is appropriate. Since Lucas specifically asked to stealth prior to combat, right before combat, and he asked if he can, use that as his initiative, absolutely makes sense.
So then I'd like to announce I just rolled 30 on initiative.
Holy hell!
Is that
Well,
the first 30
Dang,
roll?
That yeah.
Initiative?
That's an initiative. Yeah, I've gotten
Hell yeah.
29 several times, and this is the first time any one of you guys have beat me in
19 plus
initiative.
11.
So numbers are going to start going up. Pathfinder numbers get crazy.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
The
Like
dice
level-
don't change, but the modifiers do, baby.
Yes.
Level 10, like what are you looking at?
You should see Kyle at level 10.
Oh, shit.
It gets crazy. Dom is saying that because of the wonderful and free tool Path Builder, you can build your character all the way up to level 20 and see what they're going to look like as they level up. It's awesome. All right, so Kyle, your initiative?
27.
27. Crumb?
14.
Oh.
Zoink,
That's
Scoops.
okay, buddy. So as you walk in, Kyle, you see this figure like kind of holding on to the obelisk as it moves around, and it lets out that mournful wail with the black ink and ichor seeping out of its eyes, wrapping its body around. It screeches in pain. Lucas, you are first up.
So since I'm no longer hunting, And the only enemy I can see is the one right in front of us.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to hunt prey. I'm going to make that my prey.
Okay.
Since I'm no longer tracking the wind.
Action 1.
And then I'm going to hunter's aim. I can't remember what my distance is for the longbow. It doesn't.
It's 120 feet.
120.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like it's crazy long.
Well,
and
so-
she's only 75 feet away.
So with far shot, all my increments are doubled.
Oh my god.
And with hunter's aim,
Right, I
skip
remember
my
that.
I skip my first interval, but all my intervals are doubled. So I can hit someone from 480, almost 500 feet away, and not take a penalty.
and you're level 4.
Yeah, I can't get that far, obviously, but
Yeah, that Lucas Penn. His parents were secretly elves.
Secretly elves.
Yes,
Damn
Legolas and Legola.
all right.
Legolas. Oh, you know he did.
29 to hit.
Is it a crit?
Hell yeah! Is it a crit?
Not a crit.
Wow. Okay.
I think this thing has at least 20 AC.
I'm not gonna hit.
Let me hit. No, I'm kidding. That's 1 damage. So 7 damage.
Okay. Arrow flies through and hits the creature, and it screeches. And it doesn't seem to be too affected. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, all 3 actions.
Unless the Quicksilver gives me anything else. No. Okay.
An extra action, super rare.
Yeah, that's what I
You have
thought.
to like build characters in order to get it. It's not very common at all. Kyle, you're up.
So I'm going to go ahead and stride. Oh my gosh.
So these stone walls, you can see over them, but it will take an action to vault over them.
Okay. so
You
I'm
can
gonna
walk
go
in between them.
25.
So there
that's
are
1.
circular, ruined stone walls surrounding the obelisk in the center that the characters are either going to have to climb over or walk in between.
Question: does this enemy have cover?
You know, I'll say she's next to it. I think I used the verbiage next to.
Yeah, I've already stride twice.
Wait, why didn't you just use your frenzy charge?
Because it's still a stride twice an attack, I'd still have to stride again to get to her.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how many actions is?
2.
So then stride once, frenzy charge.
He's already used 2 actions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can't retcon that.
Just pass?
I didn't think about that. No.
No.
My last action, I'm going to create diversion. So I'm going to yell at this thing to gather its attention. Even though I am right in front of it, I want it to keep its eyes on me.
All right.
So I need to.
You attempt a deception check.
I do a perception check against their perception DC.
Yeah, deception check against their perception DC.
Yes. That is going to be an 19.
So what do you do to try and distract it?
I yell at it and I take my axe and I start smacking it against the stone to make sure that its attention is on me and it's focusing me, because it seems like it's kind of mindless and just in agonizing pain. So I want it to make sure its focus is on me and its own pain.
Okay. You do that, and it does not pay any more attention to you than it already was.
I failed.
Yes. It's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. While it is not technically distracted by you, you did approach it. It begins to screech and twitch as you get close. It moves its hand, and a orb of light starts to come out of its hand, but it is quickly enveloped in the ichor and the black ink that's taking over its body before it flies across and attempts to hit you. What's your AC right now?
19.
19? Even with the modifier?
I took the Juggernaut mutagen.
Juggernaut. Okay, does that affect your AC?
Affects my fortitude. I get
Fortitude.
+2
Got it.
fortitude.
Okay. So it's 19. It critically strikes. As this ball of light wrapped in black ink strikes you. Let me read this correctly.
Just gonna say that I really hope you have that second sheet pulled up.
I'm just going to say, shut up.
I was gonna say, if he's
Kyle's not dying today.
talking- I agree. He's not.
You take 10 points of mental,
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
12
Nah.
points of fire,
Oh,
and 10 points of vitality damage.
So 6, 12, and 10.
It's 32 total.
Wait, 6? No, 16.
10
Or 10
plus 12 plus
12.
10.
So how many total?
32.
32.
As this black orb hits you, the tendrils wrap around your body and sink into your skin as you guys see the black ink flood his veins.
yucky. You just got injected with black tar heroin.
Thank God I had 16 temp health.
How much health you at right now?
37 of 64.
And then the creature begins to cry loudly. I need you to make a will save.
20.
The cries of this magical creature are more powerful than anything you've ever experienced in life. They begin to slowly penetrate your ears, and not only your ears, but your soul. But you're able to strengthen yourself and fight it off, but barely.
All right, guys. Was that a meets it, beats it moment?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right, gents, we really got to strategize this. We really got to think about this.
Yep. I did
And
not.
that's the end of its turn. Crom, you're up.
Let's see it happen, Crom.
I stride twice.
All right.
I'm going to do Quick Bomber. I'm going to make a Versatile Vial and throw it.
Let's see it, Crom.
25.
Oh,
Hey.
That hits. Give me damage.
Big number.
So the Versatile Vial is what I use to make other bombs, but I can use Quick Bomber to make Versatile Vials and just use those as bombs. What I'm doing right now is I'm fishing to see if I can figure out a weakness between electric, fire, and cold, and acid.
got it.
So it's like a skeleton key of bombs, basically.
Yeah.
It's all in
I
one.
like that. I like that a lot.
That's dope.
So versatile vials, does that do like damage of all types, or?
I choose the damage.
Oh, what'd you choose?
I
That's what
choose
I'm asking.
electric.
Electric. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't see it particularly affecting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be 5 electric plus 2 electric splash.
Okay. So that is 7 total.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Oh, you showed that thing, man. That thing's hitting hard. That
Okay,
thing hit
got it.
hard.
Did they do your turn?
Oh yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
I strode twice and then Quick Bomb.
Right. Lucas, you're up.
Okay. So first action, I'm going to stride over to the right. I wanted to get behind that pillar, but I don't. Now that you say that's not like.
So pillar's different than the small walls in the center of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, pillar counts as at least lesser cover. To
Is that a
at
pillar?
the very least. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Like a wall of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay. So first action, it's still hunted, so I know where it's at. I'm gonna hunter's aim, but I'm gonna
Okay.
be using an antler arrow.
Okay.
So I negate the cover that it may be getting. And I'm also gonna switch dice because this dice doesn't seem to be very happy with me right now. And I'm glad I did because that's a 19 plus 12.
Okay. So it's not
Ridiculous.
crit. That does hit. Antler is.
So
They
it
make
does-
a save, right?
It does no damage. If it hits them, I have
Yeah.
to use another action to activate it. The target must succeed a DC 16 reflex save or become stuck to the surface, taking the critical specialization effects of a bow.
Nat 1.
Oh, God bless. God bless. Okay.
So what is the critical specialization of the bow?
Deadly D10. But I don't think I do damage with this.
No, if the arrow specifically does not do damage, you don't get crit damage. So it doesn't take any damage, but it does get stuck.
Well, I have to use an action in order for the arrow to activate.
I'm
But
assuming you're
since
gonna.
Yeah, I'm going to. But
Yeah.
since I just crit, oh no, I have to have the specialization, which is at level 5. So technically,
Well, maybe you have to check.
yeah, technically the arrow does nothing, but they have to make the reflex save, which you said they failed, correct? With an nat 1?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then the arrow is just in them, and next turn I'll use my action and I'll lock them down.
Was that all 3 of your actions?
Yeah, Hunter's aim.
Okay.
Moved Hunter's aim.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you got it stuck in this figure, and I'm thinking that sure it can move now, but as soon as you activate it, it'll go like
Yeah,
antlers will
spike
grow
straight
out
into
and
the ground.
smash it to the hook it to the ground. All right, Kyle, you're up.
All right. YOLO, right?
Right.
Fuck it, we ball.
All right, so I'm going to sudden charge this thing. I know I'm really close to it, but it's the only either way I'm going to use 2 actions to stride and attack, so might as well use 2 actions to stride and attack anyways.
Yep.
So sudden charge, going to go ahead and just move real quick, because why not?
Don't you get bonus damage if you stride
No.
a certain amount of, or am I thinking something else?
Yeah.
That roll ain't busting there, Bubba.
No, it ain't busting, but I think it's barely going to hit.
Let him
Bad
hit.
at math.
Let him hit, shorty.
It's 11, nope. 15.
Nope. So you run up to it and strike, and it twitches out of the way as your axe shatters and hits the stone of the obelisk, sparking.
I need to check something.
That's 2 of 3.
This is what goth women look like. Pale, crazy black eyeliner.
I can fix her.
I wish.
What makes it to where an ability or a skill doesn't get affected by map?
What makes it not
yes,
get affected by map?
yes.
Almost nothing.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to ask, because it doesn't specifically say that it still incurs map, and a lot of my skills say it still incurs map.
What skill are you looking at?
Furious Finish.
So let me see. So Furious Finish is a feat.
Desperate to finish the fight, you pour all your rage
You
into
make
one
a
final
strike.
blow. Make a
See
strike.
how strike has a capital S?
Yes.
That's a specific thing. Strike
Okay.
has the attack trait,
Okay,
which
that's what I
will
wanna
incur
make
the
sure.
map. Yep.
Okay, well,
So in Pathfinder 2e, if it has a capital, it means something.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, that's what I'm doing. So Furious Finish. Okay, there you go. So you guys can
using
read
up
that.
your rage already?
Yep.
Oh,
Bro,
baby.
If I can one tap this thing, I'm gonna.
Salute to the brother. Salute to the brother.
Good luck. What you got?
Oh my God! You rolled a 19.
That is a 25.
That hits?
Holy shit!
Okay, so
Give
that's
me
25 damage.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
7 plus 10, so 17 plus 9.
26.
26 damage.
26 total? Or is
wait.
it 25
Wait,
plus
7
the
plus
26?
10 plus 9?
Why would it be
26.
25 plus 6.
You just said 25. Or is that your hit?
No, my hit was a 25.
Okay, what's your damage
The
total?
25 is going to be 7 plus 10, so 17 plus 9.
26.
26 damage.
26. Okay, your axe sinks into it as black spills out, but it still stands.
You gotta run, Bubba. You gotta run.
I can't yet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what do you have again? You have.
I'm fatigued 1.
That's it?
Yep.
What else use up all of his rage?
Yeah, I used up all my rage.
Oh, so
Yeah.
when can you proc
I
rage
cannot
again?
rage again for another 10 minutes.
Oh,
Which is way after the battle.
big trade off.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
He's
Okay.
got a -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws.
Yep.
The creature that you hit screeches in pain as your axe sinks deep into its torso. Its fist balls up into something, and it seems to call forth not only the black ink, but also the stone that is crumbling from the ruins around you as it goes to strike.
Melee strike?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to activate my reaction Farabella's Flip.
What does that do again?
So Farabella's Flip, it's a +2 to my AC, circumstance bonus to my AC when a melee strike triggers.
Okay.
I don't
What are
roll.
you rolling for?
I just roll for fun.
Okay. It goes to hit. You're able to bring up your axe and that fist bounces off. It swings back and goes to strike again.
Oh no.
A 20.
22 AC.
You have 22 right now?
With the Furious Flip, it's 22.
No, you have only one reaction per round.
That was it?
Yeah.
Is it for
you
the
use it
turn
on
or
your
for
first
the
attack.
Oh, but did he roll and miss?
It missed the first one, yeah.
Oh, it rolled under 22?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Second one did 20.
Did 20? Beats it.
Yep. So the first one was like 16. So the second strike, it does. Huh?
Nothing. This
Second
dice gods hate
strike,
me.
13 bludgeoning damage as the fist
Okay, so down to 24.
hits you. And for its third action, its hand flings out as a black tendril sprays out onto the ground off to the side, and you see something start to grow from the ground. And that's the end of its turn. Crom, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna quick bomber, make another versatile vial. The energy for this one will be fire. I rolled a nat 1.
Hey, bud. Doesn't hit.
I know.
Damn the life of a curb.
It also doesn't splash either.
Oh, that's a crit. Yeah, the crit fail.
Yep.
All right.
You gonna do it again?
Of course. The energy will still be fire, but instead of a +9, I have a +5.
Do it.
That's gonna be a 23.
That hits.
Hey!
How in
damage.
the world? You and the monster. God.
8 fire plus 3 flaming splash for 11 fire total.
Don't you also get a bonus because you're a flaming goblin?
Yeah, that was the bonus.
Okay.
Okay, it splashes and burns it, but nothing specifically seems to happen to it.
Last action. I'm going to attempt a demoralize.
Okay.
Your britches have holes and you smell of cheese.
Your mother was a hamster.
And your father smells of elderberries.
So you intimidate against the will DC.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
It doesn't seem to even pay attention to the words you're saying.
Fuck.
It don't speak English. Hey, maybe you speak it at a goblin tongue.
You know, we
It'll
both
get you.
rolled 20s, both failed.
It doesn't surprise me anymore.
Wow.
Lucas, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the arrow there. I'm not gonna activate it just yet. Just gonna chill. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I would like to do recall knowledge
Okay.
and see if, for some reason.
What skill are you choosing for your recall knowledge?
Oh, good point. Can you explain recall knowledge for the beautiful people out of there?
Sure thing.
You'll do better than I can.
Recall knowledge. On most topics, you can use a simple DC for checks to recall knowledge. And then when you use it, you pick the type that you want to, like what's it called? Skill, such as occultism, nature, arcana, crafting, society, etc.
Probably,
Doesn't matter.
I guess nature, or
You tell me, buddy.
yeah. Can I use stealth? No, I'm kidding. I'll use nature. It's a 21.
21. Okay. So you try and rack your brain about the creature, trying to understand what you're seeing. You mentioned you remember hearing Aelyn say something about a forest spirit, etc. And you get kind of a memory for something called a lampad. It's a mystically bonded creature or a mystical creature that is bound to a certain area, like a cavern or other self-contained area. They are typically peaceful forest spirits, but something has obviously gone wrong with this one. It has been infected with some type of curse or something like that. I'll give you this as one of the first real successful uses of recall knowledge. You kind of remember that these things might be vulnerable to cold.
Then what I'll do is speaking as a free action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage with Hunter's Aim, and I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna play this out as if I'm firing the arrow and trying to think I'm not trying to kill time in the fight. 15 plus 12.
27.
There you go.
27.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 27.
Well, why did
27.
Does
That's
that-
a hit. Yeah, that's a hit. Give me
Okay,
damage.
cool. I'd hope so. Jesus. And then, yeah, so 15 damage.
Very
and then
nice.
I'm going to yell to Crom, Crom, these are forest spirits, but it's tainted, but they don't like the cold. They hate the cold.
Do I have a cold bomb?
Versatile vials, versatile. You can make cold.
Well, that's not gonna be cold, but I want to know if I have a bigger bomb.
That's
Always
it.
bring a bigger bomb.
Always bring a bigger bomb.
Kyle, what do you do?
I don't want to, but I have to.
It's not what you want to do. It's what you must do.
That's what I must do.
Send her home.
Not the hero Gotham deserves, but it's the hero Gotham needs.
I believe in you, son.
I'm going to swing at it with my great axe.
Daddy loves you.
That is going to be a 29.
That
Big
hits.
numbers.
Give me damage.
Crit?
No.
Dang it.
I think we have to roll a 30 to hit.
I think so too. That is going to be a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
God, raging. No, rage sucks. That would have been 19.
Your axe sinks into it as more ichor and black ink flies out and screeches in pain.
I am going to take evasive maneuvers, and I'm going to stride. Can I fit through this crack right here?
Yeah.
What's this?
All right, so tell me what you want to do. Last action.
Godspeed. At ease.
I'm going to demoralize.
Okay.
So that's my
Intimidation.
intimidation.
Yeah.
So my intimidation, actually, that is going to be a 28.
It actually works. All right, very nice. So on the result of a demoralize.
Is that the first time I demoralized in this entire campaign?
Yes.
I like how we're finally turning our brains on for the deadliest boss fight so far.
The target
shit
becomes frightened 1.
Crom's like, my bitch, this shit been off for a while now. I didn't mean to say my bitch. Oops.
Right, that's all 3?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The creature that it spawned, when it sent out that tendril, begins to move. First action, second action, up to you, Crom. And it's like some type of plant creature covered in that black ink. And it's like, as it strikes at you with its hand. With a 24?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. That's going to do 6 bludgeoning damage as its fist strikes you right in the face. As it does, as you see your friend get hit with this strange creature, you hear a mournful wail from the lampad. It's like as its soul emanates into the room. Crom and Kyle, I need you to make a DC save, please. A will save.
Uh-oh.
You got to beat DC 19.
Because that's a 12.
Okay.
That is a 22.
Crom, you cannot use reactions for 1 round, and you are slowed 1 on your next turn.
I lost in action. My plan is ruined.
Oh, no.
What was your action?
Oh no.
I was gonna make a quicksilver mutagen and drink it.
Oh, that would have been cool too.
That would have been really cool.
Wait, you can quick bomber those?
I have quick alchemy.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
So-
my dude is stacked.
So,
Dude.
quick bomber lets me use quick alchemy and throw whatever I make.
A black
in
inky
one
blob flies towards you, Kyle, and misses.
Thank God.
I only interrupted you guys to keep the action flowing.
That's fine. Yeah.
Another
I'm just-
one flies towards you, Crom, and misses as it flies past you and hits the stone and sinks into it. You're up, Crom.
action. So I still have the alchemist fire that I loaded into my alchemist gauntlet from last episode.
All right.
I'm gonna punch the Leshy.
Yes.
We've
Okay.
all boxed someone now.
We have been waiting for this.
What does the gauntlet look like?
It looks like an oversized version of like a regular like knight's gauntlet, but it has just like a huge like crater in the front specifically for a bomb. It's like a brass knuckle, but instead of like studded bits, it's a bomb.
That's awesome.
Is it literally oversized for Crom?
Yes.
Sweet.
Punch him with said gauntlet. I wish this was a dex gauntlet, but it is not. So I only have a +6. So here's hoping. There's gonna be a 17.
Barely misses.
Does it use the bomb?
No, now that I've used it, I have 2 more chances to try to hit and get it to go off.
Oh, interesting.
I just imagine Crom.
So now I only
Flinging
have
your
a
arm back and forth.
+2. It's agile, so I mean there's a plus. What did I roll last time?
17.
Oh, this is a 19 now.
Hits.
Hey.
Yeah, give me damage.
I wasn't prepared for this.
I really wasn't.
I didn't know this would happen.
Yeah, the 3 flat damage.
It's gonna be 14 damage.
Ooh. Very nice.
Sorry, 15 because of flaming goblin stuff.
Okay. Fire engulfs. It was fire, right?
Yeah.
Alchemist fire. Fire engulfs the thing and burns it quite badly.
Fear.
It's like for him. No, for me.
Third attack.
At a -2? No way.
Third
I'm
attack?
going to try to demoralize it. 21.
Damn. What?
You should have rolled attack.
Yeah, that hits. So it's frightened, right? Frightened 1.
Yes. Unless it's got that language thing to where it can't understand me, then I get a -4 penalty.
No, it hits.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fuck you, mushroom!
And it's like, "Rah!" Lucas, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to proc the antler arrow. So that big bag chick, goth chick, she's pinned. She cannot move.
I like to imagine that antlers grow out in an instant, just like and stick into the ground and pin her in place.
Brutal.
I'd say that works. And then I'm going to Hunter's Aim with my last action on the Leshy that's attacking my boy over here. 15 plus 12, so 27.
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And since that's my first attack, I'm gonna. Wow, I'm just throwing stuff around, I guess. 5 plus 7, so 12. 12 damage to the Leshy.
12 damage. Was that with a normal arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. So the
Also-
arrow pierces the creature. You were talking about, yeah, the
The Leshy that's
lampad.
attacking him.
Oh, you shot the Leshy.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
the-
sorry. I was reading some condition stuffs and did not realize you were
No,
shooting
that's
the
okay.
Leshy.
I'm
All
trying
right,
to get the
so
Leshy
what
off
was
of
the hit?
The to hit was like 27
Yeah,
or
it's
something
27.
crazy.
20. Okay, 27. Not crit, but it does hit. And damage was
12.
Okay, so the arrow hits it, damaging it severely. It stumbles and almost falls over, and it's like, fuck you, goblin!
You can talk?
It doesn't respond.
Oh.
And it just looks at you angry, like,
Also, I lied. My range with a longbow isn't 120. It's 200. And since I have far shot, that's 400. And since I ignore my first increment, I can shoot 800 feet without penalty.
That's insane.
And then with his potion, he gives me, I pay with a plus 12.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll have to look at. I mean, I believe you, but man,
No, I'm kidding.
Legolas's favorite son.
What'd you say?
Lucas Lass.
Lucas Lass.
I don't get this reference.
You ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Huh?
Never seen Lord of the Rings?
No, we had this conversation. You yelled at me for it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
we
fair.
try to wash our brains.
That's fair. All right.
my turn.
End your turn. Okay, Kyle, you're up.
Stride once, smack it with my great axe.
All right.
That is a nat 20.
Nice.
Of course,
fuck it is.
of course. Why not? Why wouldn't it be on the bed? I should have the furious charged to the big boss. Whatever. Who cares, right? It's okay. That's 8 plus 4. That's 12 damage.
It's already marked dead.
How's it die?
It goes flat and goes poof.
Okay.
I smack it with the axe and just deflates.
All right. End your turn.
No, I still got one more.
All right. Well, what do you do? One
I'm
more.
gonna demoralize the
All right. Give it a shot.
to the big bad thingy. That is a 15 plus my intimidation, which is 8, so 23.
Okay.
So now it's frightened 2.
Got it.
And I yell,
No,
"You can't have me!"
the Leshy was frightened. So,
And-
So was the other one.
oh, were they?
Yeah.
And it screeches.
I don't have a forest. I manscape.
Hey, good time to mention
That was
the
pretty
sponsor.
good. That'd be a great sponsor. Manscaped.
That'd be awesome.
Lawnmower
your
4.0.
turn.
What? Yeah, my turn. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck you up for ruining that moment with the fucking manscape thing. All right, let's
Oh,
do
we're
this.
dropping
It's gonna
heads.
shoot off a light wisp.
Mythical Misfits show. Mythical Misfits show. If you guys haven't followed us already.
Okay, it's gonna hit you for a 22.
Hits, but no crit.
Holy fuck, he's wheezing.
All right.
Carby, breathe. Carby, breathe.
8 damage total. Do you have any weaknesses?
No.
Okay. It's gonna shoot off another one. It's gonna miss.
Does it do cold damage?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Are you
How
weak
much
to
damage did you
cold?
say? I'm resistant to cold.
Okay, I was gonna say
That
you
too.
cannot be weak to cold.
No. What was the first?
First one was 8. Second one missed. Third action, it's gonna weep again. I need you and Crom to make a will save. A DC 18 will save.
Nat 20.
Damn it!
What do I get on a nat 20?
Middle finger in your face.
Don't be mad.
I am
Bitch.
mad
Why?
because I'm trying to create a atmosphere here, and like I manscaped.
Okay, no, because I started with a "you can't have me," and then it fit right in with the "I want my forest." So I was like, "Sorry, I don't understand what it's saying. I don't know what it wants."
Crom, you're up.
That's gonna be a 25 for the will save, Mr. DM.
Okay, you're good too.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's my boys.
So, first action, I'm going to quick alchemy. I'm going to make myself a quicksilver mutagen. Second action is going to be me drinking it and then taking 8 damage.
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
How much health do you have again?
Remember, it's immune to cold. Or not
No,
immune,
resistant. Or
weak to cold.
So weakness in Pathfinder is really interesting. I don't know if it's the same in 5e. As a longtime 5e DM, I should know this. But in Pathfinder, when something's weak and it takes that type of damage, it just straight up takes extra damage. No rolls on the weakness. If it's like a weak 10, it just straight up gets 10 more damage, which is cool because if you aren't strong, like if you have ice arrows and they don't do a lot of damage, but it's weak to cold, it doesn't matter because you just straight up get that full ass cold damage. It's really cool.
That's why thaumaturges are just really cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Last action is going to be a quick bomb. I'm going to make myself a versatile vial. Energy is going to be cold, and I'm going to chuck it.
All right.
19?
Yes. Any splash?
Oh, yeah, splash.
Okay. How much splash?
Oh, just 2.
Just 2. Okay.
So that means it takes 4. Or whatever the resistant, the weakness is.
Yeah.
Plus your 2.
So as you throw, you miss with its twitching. It flies past it, lands on the ground. The glass shatters as ice sprays out, As the ice hits it, it begins to freeze the black ink that flows around its body, and it cracks as it moves and falls off its body, doing some good damage.
Just to clarify, because I'm confused on it, so I want to make sure the listeners understand too. Even though it's pinned down, does it also take a negative to its AC?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that that's because I don't.
Actually, hold on.
Know.
I don't think it takes a negative on AC for immobilized.
No, I don't.
It cannot move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can try and make the save.
So even when you're grabbed, I don't think you take a negative to
Okay,
AC. I believe you have to
Wait.
be.
That's something I didn't
no,
understand.
because when I got grabbed by the wolf, it dropped my AC. I remember that.
So
You were
let me see.
flanked, dude.
So
no, it was when I got grabbed,
there's a
remember?
secondary thing. When you're just grabbed.
'Cause remember we were.
Oh yeah, grab does. What was it? Oh no. Okay, so I'm getting it mixed up with not being able to move. Grabbed leads to immobilized. Grab reduces AC. Immobilized does not.
Okay.
But if you're grabbed, you can still move at a slower rate. But then
Got
the
it.
person who grabbed you can take an additional action to try and immobilize you. That's what I was getting mixed up with. All right. We are good. So that's all. You're done,
Yes,
Crumb?
sir.
Okay. Lucas, you're up.
All right. Same shit, different day. So it's pinned. It can't move.
It's immobilized, correct? Yep.
Okay. Would it take me an action to look behind me?
No.
I wanna see if Aaliyah is still there.
Aelyn.
Aelyn. I my handwriting was so shit 'cause I was in such a rush. It looks like an A, but it's an N. Aelyn, is she still there?
She is. She's actually in the doorway with her bow, like, with an arrow knocked.
And she hasn't done a fucking thing yet. Jesus. Okay.
She said if things went south. Things have not gone south yet.
But
She doesn't
to
know
be
how
clear, she's not leaning like a warrior. She's like leaning on the stone. There's still blood drip, slowly draining down because Crom patched her up, but she's not healed.
I'm gonna run to her and say, "Hey, can I trade you bows? Can I borrow your bow?"
She looks at you and says, "It won't help you here."
That's fine. I just like where I'm at. She tells me that. I'm just like, I turn around. I just let an arrow fly.
That was the most NPC thing I've ever heard. That won't help you here, champion.
24.
24 hits. Give me damage.
Okay, cool.
That was so good.
You can't ride your bike here.
9 damage.
Okay.
I don't need your stinking bow.
Well, you guys don't know the properties of the bow. It might be special, and just grabbing it and shooting it will probably not be any better than your bow.
Or it could be just a regular ass bow.
That she made look
Could
pretty.
be.
Yeah.
Could be. All right, that
Oh, now I'm fully exposed. Shit.
was only your second, right?
No. So stride 1 turn. Hunter's aim takes 2.
Okay, Hunter's aim. Got it. Kyle, you are up.
Yep, I am.
I believe in you.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't. Go ahead and use sudden charge, stride twice and attack. That's more than enough space to hit that. 17.
Miss.
Yep. Second attack.
Unfortunately. What you got for me?
That is going to be a 20.
That's a hit. Give me damage.
Thank God.
What's the total?
You really want to know?
Yeah?
5.
That's it? For you?
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
It's also not right.
I'm also not raging.
Yeah.
We are on a struggle bus right now.
Yeah. I really
are
thought that
on-
Furious Finish was going to do more.
You drive your axe. How do you attack it? What angle?
I smacked down on its head.
Okay, you smack down on its head. It splits its head, and you pull your axe back with, the ink splashing everywhere, and it's still alive.
That is unfortunate.
When he said split's head, I was like, damn, I did it. It's been my turn.
Ah, you thought.
As it twitches back from its screams, you see the stones from the rubble begin to wrap around its fist, and it strikes at you with one of them.
And the flip. So 22. Firebolt's flip.
Clocking you right in the face.
Not 20.
And you guys hear bones crack as you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit!
All right.
Are you still up?
Nope.
Oh. Fuck.
While it almost instantaneously looses a wisp towards you, Crom.
Now remind me again how the double damage works. If it's double my remaining or double my max.
It has to be double your max.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. 10s, that's going to miss. The wisp is going to fly right past you, Crom. And splatter on the ground behind you. And it lets out a wail of grief and pain. DC 18 will save, please.
That's an 18 minimum, sir.
Meets it, beats it. You're good. You're able to hold off on the terrible wails that fill this chamber. That's the end of its turn. And now, Crom, you are up. You just see your large friend get smashed in the face with a stone-clad fist as you hear like a bone crack, and he goes down.
Big time.
You bitch!
All it responds with is,
All right, and it's gonna be a quick bomber. Gonna make a cold versatile vial.
that's a 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second. Wait, no, I have a +2. That's 21.
All right, give me damage.
Holy shit!
Wait, is it cold?
Yes.
Do you want to just describe to me how it dies?
Oh.
Tell me how it dies.
Yes. Crom, in a fit of frustration and rage, tosses his versatile vial. But because he's wearing his gauntlet, he's still not quite used to throwing it, so it lands on Kyle and bounces off of his chest and hits her in the toe, and she freezes from the ground up and shatters.
I'd like to imagine when Kyle got hit, he fell backwards. So that's what gave you the opening to bounce off my voluptuous chest?
Why the fuck?
I'll just say voluptuous as well. Oops.
Kyle! Kyle!
And then like Crom's gonna run up and he's gonna like quick alchemy make a elixir of life and
Bird feed it?
baby birds it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
And Aelyn kind of limps out. Are you walking over there as well, Lucas?
I'm every action sprinting, and then I'm going to try and do a medicine check on Kyle.
Okay.
I have every condition in the book, guys.
But you got the elixir of life, right? So
I'm
you're
fatigued, dying, unconscious, blinded.
So you are...
Clumsy. Holy shit.
2 HP.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Thanks.
you have the
All right, I added
Minecraft
it,
achievement
you're
for having
good.
every effect at once.
but you are... What's it? Wounded, right? Wounded
Yeah,
one.
wounded one.
Yeah.
I run up, and I'll be like, well, I'll be damned. It's not the first time, won't be the last, huh?
Never is.
This close to the obelisk, you guys see the light blue mist pouring into the object. An object that has been attached to the stone. Who wants to take a look at it?
I'll do.
Can I Arcana check it?
Sure. So as he's doing an Arcana check, you're taking a look at it.
Yeah, I'll do nature.
You don't have to do a check yet. You look at it. It's a small watering can.
Sorry.
Roll a 1 for his Arcana. I'm sorry. Stop making me laugh. Please continue.
I'll say this. While you're trying to do an Arcana check, Kyle, you notice the same thing that Lucas did. It's a watering can. You see some scribblings on the side and a badly hand-drawn, like, it's barely letters. Lucas. Lucas, the memories flood back to you. Yeah, you're like, no. Your brain is trying to tell you you recognize it, but you're like, no, I don't. Until the exact memory pops into your mind. It's a warm summer day. You're a small child. You're going out with your mother to go to the lake that your family runs their fishery off of. She's bringing out a watering can, and you remember in the back of your mind, this is a special watering can. Your parents said that you shouldn't play with it, but they never treated it as something dangerous. Your mother would take you to the edge of the water, and she would scoop up some lake water and explain to you as she slowly poured the water back out of the watering can into the lake. She claimed it had magic, that it brought life to all that drank its waters, the plant life, the fish, everything. She claimed that using that watering can made sure that the village stayed fed and that it prospered. Another memory flashes into your brain when you were a little kid, sitting down with some charcoal pens that you used to draw your drawings with. You drew your name onto the watering can, which brought smiles to your parents' faces, and they in fact shellacked it later to keep your little signature on the watering can that they would use every few months to keep the lake verdant and full of life. But now it's used, it has been twisted, it now pours black ink out of its spout instead. Aelyn walks up. She puts her hand on your shoulder and she asks you, "What? I've been trying to rack my brain. What was your last name again?"
Penn. Penn.
Penn.
Short for Pennington. We just go by Penn.
Lucas Pennington.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
You know me? Because I don't know you.
As soon as you say that, you get that small itch in the back of your brain. The kind of itch that comes when you remember something when you're 3 or 4. Now you understand why that when you first saw her, you lit up. You've seen this woman before when you were a child. She looks at you and she says, "I knew your parents, and I think I saw your mother here in the forest. And that's why I came here."
Wait, hold on. So how does that have any correlation with me? Why are you after my parents?
Not after your parents. I haven't seen them in years. I saw your mother in the forest. He said, I thought I did. I thought I was seeing things, you know. There's another
And what's
traveler.
my mother's name if you know her so well?
Your mother's name was Belanesh.
And what's my father's name?
Father's name.
His real name.
His real name?
Not his nickname. If you know me so well, what's my father's real name?
Oh, your father's real name. What he preferred to be called was Bara. As far as his real name, I was never good at pronouncing it. You're Maleyevich?
Yeah, that's my dad.
It's good to see you again, Lucas. I wish I was under better circumstances. Why would your mother be out here? Why would she bring that watering can here?
They left. We owned the fishery back in Meadowfen, and I was a young adult, probably 15, 16, 17, and the lake stopped producing fish. We had to go to external sources, and we got pressed away by other businesses. So they fled, and they left me with the debt of the fishery.
Did they ever explain why they left?
They didn't even tell me they were leaving.
Well, it seems your mother has come here to poison this land. And that is where we will end this episode.
Oh, fuck you. Dude, that's crazy.
Thank you for listening to Mythical Misfits. Join us for our next session. Goodbye, everybody.
This is better than Call of Duty.
There you go.
I
It's
wish,
not hard to be Call of Duty.
It's not hard to be.
Especially the most recent one. Good God.
dude. I
AIR.
can't believe I spent money on that. What the fuck are you laughing about?
Game Pass, nigga.
I can't.
We fade in. An old man slouches on a cart's splintered bench seat, weathered hands loose on the reins of an equally ancient horse. Ahead, a city's limestone walls loom over a line of merchant carts. Crowned guards in dented armor work their way down the queue, prodding at cargo. They reach the man's cart, throwing back a sun-bleached canvas. One pries open the top of a crate. Green glass bottles clank together like wind chimes. The guards look at him, suspicious. "Whisper leaf extract," he says. Blank stares. "Helps with dysentery." They leave him alone. Later, his carts rattle through the city's cramped streets, wheels finding every loose cobblestone. He weaves past market crowds and a 3-legged dog hunting through fish guts. A soot-faced street urchin shouts curses as he turns down an alleyway where the walls seem to lean inward, scraping the cart's sides. The warehouse door creaks open just enough for the cart to fit. A separate man methodically unloads the bottles from one of the crates onto a scarred wooden table. He flips the empty crate over and works a crowbar into an almost invisible seam. The false bottom comes free with a pop. Inside, small bundles lie wrapped in shadow-dark cloth. He slides on creature scaled gloves that catch what little light reaches them, then unwraps one bundle with practiced care. There sits a single wooden 6-sided die. And we fade out. The heat of dancing flames warm your face, guys, as embers rise into the sky from the makeshift campfire that you guys have set up near the entrance of the ruins. The sun having set an hour prior, you are all resting, deciding what to do next. Aelyn Shadowstride is there with you, still holding her side and resting up against a tree. As the fire crackles in front of her, she breathes heavy with a wet inhale and exhale.
You sound like shit.
She does. I know. I'm still not feeling very well, to be honest with you.
No, I'm gonna let y'all finish. But I say we need like 7 long rests. I got 2 HP.
I think, Crom, would you like to tend to one of our teammates and I'll tend to the other and we can just divvy up the work, see if we can't patch them up?
You can do that?
I've been able to do it for a long time.
I can also do it, but I can't do it on myself.
I've been trained, I've been proficient in medicine for a long time. In fact, I think you taught me when we were younger. You taught me a long time ago. We were kids.
I thought?
Yeah. And then I learned how to use natural medicine from, oh no, what was her name? I can't remember. The herbist lady back home.
Did you pick up the feat for natural medicine?
No. Fourth wall break, Crom. I did not take that feat.
Oh, calm down, 8th wall, Lucas.
8th wall. What's an 8th wall? 12th wall.
Oh my god,
That was me.
I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh my God, 16th wall Crom, you're here.
All right, this is getting out of hand. I'm gonna shut all those doors. All right.
Fix the walls, patch it up.
All right, well, yeah, I'll start doing some treat wounds on people.
I too. Were you gonna do Kyle or was
I
it
also just
Aelyn?
realized I'm an expert in medicine.
Damn.
Are you actually?
Yes. I was trained. I forgot I picked it up at level 4 to get expert in medicine.
Jeez.
I have a +8, but I can't heal myself. I
Pretty sure
can't.
you can. Yeah, I don't think there's any rules against
Oh,
that.
you can't do battle medicine on yourself. I can do treat wounds on myself.
I will cross that bridge later.
Yeah, anyways, hey, Crom, for story reasons, Crom, can you patch me up? Hey, no 4th wall.
Wait,
Calm down.
how much do you have on your medicine?
+8.
Oh, so do I. We are living in a society.
Well, it's
we're
it's required because none of you are officially healers. Like, there's no clerics. You know, there's. I mean, Crom is the closest thing you guys got. And, you know, you do pretty good, but none of you guys have a cleric, so it's
No.
good that you're all trained. So no matter who goes down, you guys can pick each other back up.
Can I take off all of my affinities, please? Like fatigued?
No.
Well, that's after a rest, right?
Well, you have to. Some go off after rest. What do you have?
I have fatigue, which is full night's rest. Prone, I'm no longer prone.
Then yes.
Wounded, so treat wounds. So once he does treat wounds on me, I'll go away. And then clumsy stays. Fatigue goes away after full night's rest.
Okay. We just had to make sure. First.
Yeah. Treat wounds will go away once he heals me.
I rolled a 21 for medicine on Aelyn.
That is going to be a success.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
48.
Oh, is it? Yes. Well, Mr. DM. Oh wait, I rolled a.
Yeah. This ain't a secret check.
All right, so do you want a basic or do you want a gamble?
Fuck it.
Okey-dokey.
I'm increasing the DC.
To what?
So because I'm an expert, I can only increase the DC to 20.
Wait, you have to roll a 20?
Roll at least a 20, yeah.
Are you wanting me to add that? Well, your character is only set to 48 out of 56, Lucas.
No, Aelyn. I'm fixing Aelyn.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled a DC 21 for medicine.
got it.
And then
you literally said that, but my brain was on 3.
no,
other
you're fine.
things,
And
so
then
forgot.
and then
Okay.
I just rolled 21 HP. For
Okay.
Aelyn.
You help her out. She lets you, and she's experienced in taking care of herself in the woods as well. You know, because she's a very experienced hunter. But it never hurts to have someone else be able to patch and stitch up things that you can't reach. So she's grateful.
Is this
What'd you
considered
roll?
downtime?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you roll, Kirby?
23.
Yeah,
So
baby!
that's going to be 4d8 plus 10.
Oh my God, please, roll high.
Don't say that.
Roll low. I see a 1 in there. Oh, it's a 2. 2 1s or that's a 2.
2 1s.
Oh, zoink, Scoob.
So yes, that is a 2.
So 23.
That's still not bad.
I mean, I'll take that. Puts me to 25. It works.
You still need healing?
Yeah. Do it again. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
Oh
Stitch
no,
up the
we
other
gotta
hand.
wait for that one. I was just gonna do a cop out and just do like a couple of elixirs.
Oh,
I could use one of those actually.
How you feeling?
I'm not hurt. A couple scrapes. Got a good cut, but nothing major.
Okay. And then I'm at 3. And then I'm gonna give you 2 and I'll give you 1.
It's the same day as the last session. Do you have the ability to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's why I made 3. If it was a new day, I'd have made like 6.
There you go. Makes sense.
Oh wait, actually, give them all to him because I might still have the one you gave me yesterday. Let me check.
oh yeah. I ran
Earlier
out.
today, I might still have it.
So 2. So elixir of life. Minor is 1d6 plus 1, but actually just 1d6.
Oh yeah, I still have it. You said it's
1.
Hey,
7.
6. So that's 7
Are you
HP.
using the one that I gave you?
Yes,
Oh,
because you
so
gave me
then
2.
You have one more.
No, I used the one that you gave me earlier. I already rolled.
You also gave 2 to Aelyn. If I
Oh,
recall
that's why I
correctly.
ran out. Yeah.
So I'm gonna remove this right now.
So you're gonna have her use those, please,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
so they don't go to
already
waste.
drank those in the hallway.
Oh, good. Now, okay. So he did treat wounds on me, so he
Yeah.
has to wait an hour, right, before he can do it again.
On you, yeah.
I can do it on myself, though, right?
No, the target is immune to treat wounds for an hour.
Dang it!
Yeah.
You guys wait an hour before we go to bed.
I was going to say, I would probably give you 1 to 2 more tries before, like, if you keep going, you won't sleep. And you'll have, I think it's fatigue.
Fatigued 1.
Yeah, fatigue.
Majority fatigue, correct?
That's
Not
why
anymore.
Continual
Nice.
recovery is just so good.
Let's go one more attempt.
Okay.
So you guys wait an hour and then give it another shot. if you like.
Crom, certainly I'm starting to feel like I can use more healing.
In this time, Kyle, I apologize.
okay.
Lucas is like layering that moss he picked up on his backpack, and he's trying to basically teach himself camouflage. If that makes sense. He was like layering it and then like throwing it in the grass somewhere and seeing if you can still see. If you can still see, he modifies it.
Aelyn's giving tips and tricks. She's talking about how certain species of moss, as they dry, they change color. Certain species don't. How to weave in grass strands so they stay in without requiring the use of rope or string or anything like that. She's giving any tips that she can as they come up.
Hey, Aelyn, do you have a crafting book by chance?
And she looks at you, she's like, yes. And she, in fact, was actually holding a notebook that she had been taking notes in throughout the evening and writing things down. And she flips to like the back end of it, and she's, yes, I do keep some of my crafting recipes in here.
Do you have any you could spare, or would be willing to teach me?
What are you looking for specifically?
I kind of sit down next to her and lean over. I'm trying to keep myself and my friends alive. I don't care what you get me. Anything is more than nothing.
And she thinks, and she goes, you know what? Yes, hold on. Let me look through here. And she starts flipping through her book.
I lean over curiously.
And let me see. She's looking through her trap lists. And she, instead of going through all the traps right now, because I don't have them all memorized, I'll say that you're able to work with her throughout the night, and you can probably pick one uncommon trap that she can teach you how to craft. So,
Sounds
because
good
you
to me.
already know how to make anything common, everybody does in the new updated Pathfinder. So I'll say that you're able to find, scroll through her book and be like, ooh, I'd love to learn this. So you just find an uncommon trap you'd like to know, let me know, and we can go from there.
Sounds good. I'll message you on Discord.
Sounds good. All right, you two. Kirby, Dom, how'd that round of healing go?
Fantastic. Another 25.
Question. You're saying trap, or do you mean snare? Because there's only one trap. There's a lot of snares.
You're the ranger player, so
Sound good.
okay, you tell me.
Do your research, nerd.
All right. So you guys spend the evening sleeping and resting and taking shifts and wake up peacefully in the morning. And now that a whole night has passed in game, Zane, what have you picked out of her notebook?
I picked a very basic one, flare snare. So if someone trips it, and it sends a flare up into the sky that can be seen from 2 miles away in weather and 5 miles away on a clear day.
That's crazy. And I have a feeling that's going to come in hand in the future.
I would hope so. Gonna suck if
Awesome.
it doesn't.
Crom, daily prep, how'd that go?
Daily prep went fantastic. I've got 2 elixirs of life for Kyle, 2 elixirs of life for Lucas, and then Kyle, you also get to have another Juggernaut mutagen. And Lucas, I've got another Quicksilver for you. With my last one, I made an additional Quicksilver for myself because I can also do some deck stuff.
Hell yeah.
Moderate, right?
No, I'm not
Lesser?
level 5.
Lesser?
Whichever one.
There's lesser, moderate, and greater.
Minor.
I don't see a minor.
Elixir of life?
Yeah, we're all adults.
No, Juggernaut.
Oh, moderate. No.
You know what? It's funny being the youngest guy here because someone makes a dad joke and I'm like, that's so funny. And then I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, I'm not getting old. I don't want to be.
You are. All right, so while Crom is doing the morning preparations and Kyle is arguing with him over the type of potion that he's making, you and Aelyn go for a walk around the ruins in order to find the tracks of that lead out for whoever came and put that flower pot, the watering can, there. And she's asked you to search while also giving any advice or tips that she can. So go ahead and make me some checks to track.
Okay, so I'm making survival.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let me pull up my. Can y'all stop trying to make me laugh, man?
We're not trying to, bro.
See, the problem is I see you in the corner of my eye and I'm like, please stop, brother.
No, we're not trying to. We're both burping away from the mic.
Yeah.
So what am I rolling for?
What'd you get?
I got an 11.
Total?
Modifier? Question mark?
Survival.
Oh, 19.
Okay.
I was about to say that those are 2 very drastically different types of.
I was waiting for what am I supposed to add to that?
survival.
Yeah,
So,
19.
all right. With Aelyn assisting you, I'm going to say her being a master hunter, she gives you a +2.
Okay.
So
Do I need
that
line?
brings you up, was it 21? Because you had a 19. Right?
Yep.
So it brings you up to 21.
Dude,
And
we just doubled down on 9 plus 10. That's nuts. Sorry.
you two together are able to locate at least 4 sets of tracks that seem to be leading north. 3 of them are larger figures, and 1 is smaller. Now, the smaller figure could be almost anyone in a world like this, right? It could be a female human. It could be a goblin. It could be a gnome. There's no way to tell exactly what, but you do see 3 sets of large footprints and 1 set of small. You guys make it back to the camp that you've made, and at that point, I'm thinking that Crom has finally got his point across to Kyle about the potions.
It's a moderate.
Everything else.
I just took a lesser. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be taking.
No, Quicksilver, you get moderate.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
moderate.
pass this to Kyle, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I'm not
And-
actually going to hit it.
And,
Whoa.
So Aelyn comes up, and she's still breathing heavy. She sustained some pretty good damage. She says, the tracks, speaking mostly to Crom and Kyle, the tracks lead north for whoever was here and probably put that watering can there to corrupt this place. And I don't know about you, gentlemen, but I intend to find the person who caused this and make them pay for hurting the forest like this. and
I will
hurting my
decapitate
friends.
them for you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
This
actually.
could lead to another artifact, so.
Who has the watering can?
I would say I do, probably.
Okay.
Are you wearing it on your head like a bucket hat?
I would imagine not, because just like the coin, if you touch it with bare skin, it burns your hand.
Oh, nice. I'd say it's in my bag.
Yeah, but you can hold, you have like a rag or a cloth that you're able to hold it with.
Exfoliating.
But I will say, when you did pull it off, we flash back to the night before. When you pulled it off the obelisk, the water flowed freely, which I think I mentioned, but you're also able to get a little bit closer to the watering can and notice that it has runes scrawled on it that seem to have corrupted its original purpose. But that's as far as that can go right now. You just notice that it is the watering can from your childhood,
It's spooky, and it's haunted, and it's cursed.
but someone did something to it. Now, is there anything you guys want to do before you head out, or do you just not want to head north? Totally up to you guys.
Is the fire still going?
Yeah.
Crom's gonna sit by the fire and say fancy words to Narissa, the Whispering Flame.
What does he say?
Hi, Marissa. I don't know if you're listening because there's probably like 1,000 other people that are also saying stuff to you, but if you could just give us a little help throughout the day, that'd be nice.
Crumb, as you sit there with the cold dirt on your little goblin ass, the front of your body is warmed by the fire. But as you finish your prayer, you feel your soul warmed a little by the fire.
Ooh.
All right. Kyle, Lucas, if there's nothing else you guys would like to do, I would say you head off.
No.
So you want to do something else, you tell me.
Nothing. I want to figure out how to craft one of those flare snares.
Okay.
I have
Aelyn would be happy to show you. You guys walk along. It's mostly collecting various minerals and powders and things like that. We're not going to go into the science of it.
Fine.
Because
It's
I ain't
World of
a
Warcraft.
scientist. But you're able to find things out in the wilderness and make it. She does show you. For the hell of it, I think the fun idea is you have to collect 2 pieces of bark and like tie it together to make a tube, and that's like that's where that holds all the minerals and powders and volatile material, and that's what you set down, and then it will shoot off from there.
Gotcha.
So
Lucas made the snare in a cave with a bunch of scrap.
I don't know where that's from.
Iron Man. It's from Iron Man.
Oh.
Although that came out in what, 2006?
You were
even
what,
born
like
yet?
4?
2002. Thanks.
Damn. So yeah, you were like a little kid. Even if you did watch it, you probably wouldn't remember.
Iron Man came out 2008.
2008. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have a life. I don't remember all the dates of movies.
You fucking nerd.
Sorry, that was unnecessarily hostile.
It really
I apologize.
was, considering how big of a nerd and you know so many dates and release times
Yeah, I
for
do.
so many films, probably more than me,
Yeah, probably.
and from multiple genres. I only know
When was the
superhero
original
movies.
Jaws released?
Oh, that was
Like
78?
19. Yeah, I'm about to say like it was in the early 80s or late 70s, right?
I've never watched.
I have watched Jaws. Watched it. Yeah.
I'm fact checking. Don't mind me.
One more thing while
And
they
I'm
do
waiting.
that.
So I want to see if I got that right. Because every time this is a little admitting thing. So Dom's right. Every time I watch a movie, I go to IMDb and I go to the trivia page for every single movie I watch, just because I love that shit.
I know. What date did you say?
1978.
Ooh, you're dyslexic. It's backwards.
Off by 3 years. 75.
Damn, I was close though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Jaws Revenge came out. The Revenge came out in 87. That's why I
We
said
don't talk about
dyslexic.
that one. You guys
Maybe
are
we don't
hitting-
talk about that one.
It was terrible. The second one was barely passable.
I'll be honest, I've never seen a single Jaws film.
The first one's surprisingly good for the movie in the 70s. It's not bad, and it was a masterclass in tension building. So as you guys walk through the woods, dun dun dun.
No, it's not done. It's undone, 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 undone. Copyright, trademark.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, says you, sweet Caroline.
No, we're whistling it, not saying it.
Bam, bam, bam. I love that so much.
Bam, bam, bam.
Is any excuse for me to not whistle? Because I can't whistle that good. Fuck you.
I can't whistle good either. What are you talking about?
Better than me.
I inhale whistle.
So yeah, what's happening on this trail?
Another puzzle. I'm just kidding.
No! My kryptonite!
I'm retiring from Mythical Misfits. If you throw a puzzle at us again, that's soon.
As you guys are walking along, Aelyn leads into you, Lucas, and she asks, "Do you see it yet?" I figured you would. Give me a perception check.
Oh no!
A Rubik's Cube on the horizon.
Next 12
Noodle
episodes,
Caprice.
Rubik's Cube.
Two right is good. We're drinking a Caprice. 28.
You do see it. You see an attempt to hide a camp hidden in between a thick collection of trees.
Can Kyle do something kind of stupid and reckless? Kyle can't see this yet because Kyle's not perceptive. He's not looking for it.
Wait, hold on. Since I saw it first, can I make my first choice real quick? And you do whatever you want. I'm never going to be your mother.
No,
You do whatever you
it
like.
all depends on if you tell us you see it or not.
Oh, of course I tell you guys.
Okay, that's what I
I
want
was
to
going to
say.
say,
Go ahead.
I'll
Yeah,
give you
of
first
course,
choice.
of
Lucas.
Go
course
ahead.
I
You
do.
take first choice.
Yeah, I was just say, I'm gonna look to Aelyn. I'm like, I'm gonna do my thing. I like snap my hand into a thumbs up and just like walk backwards into the bushes,
Okay.
like the Homer Simpson meme.
Yeah, yeah. And she
I'm-
just like stares at you like confused.
And I'm gonna do like the what's the guy with the buck teeth in that one movie? God, he drinks the asparagus and pees in the fountain to hide his identity or hide that he's there.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. I'm gonna do the Austin Power move where like slowly gets lower and lower. So I like actually like merge with the bushes. Wow, that's gonna be a 28.
What are you rolling?
A 28, huh? Stealth.
You
That's
don't roll
secret.
that.
Oh,
That's a
that's
secret.
right. I'm an idiot. Well, fuck. Wasted roll. I have a +9.
Okay.
I trip as I go in, don't I?
No, you slink into the bushes.
No, see, my luck is anytime I roll for myself, it's great. But when Mike rolls for me, it's like hot
Every
dog shit.
time.
Except
Remember
that
the
one
you
time,
got a nat
nat
20
20 and
stealth.
a wolf
you
walked
were
past
all
me.
worried, and I was like, nah, you slink into the shadows.
You don't even know I'm there.
You don't even know who you're there. Where am I?
Yeah, that's all. I creep into the bush and start walking away.
I whisper to the bushes, Lucas, do you want me to smash?
Wrong bush.
I'm too far
Oh,
away here.
I lean to the other side. Lucas, do you want me to smash?
I don't fucking care. You're ruining my cover. And I stand up out of the bush.
Let me hide here.
I'm fucking hiding here.
The Crom comes out the first bush.
Do I have to? I got my dick out here. I'm trying to piss the bushes. God, where's the fucking privacy out here?
I'm holding my Johnson, trying to take a leak, and I can't even do it because this guy's hiding in the bush I'm peeing in, and this guy's trying to go smash the hidden tent.
He was holding
Holding my-
Crompson.
This Crumpson.
Oh, yeah, fondling my salami, trying to piss in the bushes.
Fondling my salami?
Anyways, do I have to reroll my stuff because I yelled?
Yeah.
Fuck! Come
That's
on.
how it works.
Are you trying to stealth again?
Yeah, obviously.
And now it's a fail.
Okay.
No,
That smile.
I don't even want to know.
I
Okay.
need just like a sticky note with like Lucas's stealth put on my monitor here because you
+9.
stealth so much. I mean, I'm going to remember it's +9
Yeah.
now, but that would be funny.
Kyle's thought is if he sees it, brought his friend trauma. He's upset. Who's trying to kill the forest? They really jacked up this lady. I want to just run up to that hidden tent and like just cleave straight down into it.
Before we do that, how is the tent hidden? I want to learn.
It's
how
not
they
a
did-
tent. You'd see it's like the edge of an encampment.
Oh, how they hide it? I want
Tree branches that have been cut down and
Oh,
laid
they just
on
like camouflage it.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Which
I'm going
so
to
I'll
take note
say
of that.
The way you're able to notice is that if anybody's done that in the wilderness for the first few days, it looks fine. But as the tree branches begin to lose moisture, their structures change and their color changes. So you notice that you pick up on that it's slightly a different color than all the other branches around.
I write that in my notebook while I move. Like I take a quick note of that, or just like a mental note.
All right. What do you do, Kyle?
Well, now that I heard it's an encampment, I'm not going to go slash it down.
Don't be a coward.
It's not a coward. I'd go down.
Well, if you're not a coward and you go down, Kyle, go ahead.
Rats.
I mean, I'd say Mama didn't raise no bitch, but I think she's dead, right?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Oh, you never talked about that with
No,
us.
I don't know if my mom
I'm like standing up in the bush again having this conversation.
You're not going to roll stealth again. Your mom's dead, loser. Blood fangs for life.
No, I don't. I do not stand out of the bush again. Whatever role I have right now, I'm taking.
Okay. Even if it's not one?
There's just some guy right now in a wash tower watching me stand up out of the bush every couple seconds to talk shit to my friends. I like disappear. Like, where the fuck this guy going? Like 15 feet later, he's like, fucking idiot.
He's there. Now he's not. He's there. Now he's not.
Average Hitman gameplay.
All right. You know what, Crom?
Huh?
Get a versatile vial ready.
I was never stop house rather.
Not Lucas in the bush. Get a shot ready. Miss Shadowheart, right?
She's just like looking back and forth at you.
Shadow Stride.
Shadow Stride. Sorry.
Shadow Hearts for Baldur's Gate 3.
Ignis.
Thanks, fourth wall crom.
Ignis.
Ignis.
Ignis. Yeah, definitely Ignis.
And she looks at you, she goes, yes.
Get that bow ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the dead branches real quietly. Actually, roll me stealth.
No. No, I'm kidding.
Lucas, roll perception.
Fuck. 18.
So you notice he tells her get that bow ready, and she doesn't. All right, what's your stealth modifier?
Oh, great. +1, but it's untrained.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try and quietly walk. I'm not trying to like necessarily sneak up, but I'm definitely not trying to make as little noise as I possibly can. I'll walk up to where I see like the dead branches and stuff, I'm going to kick it down.
As you're walking up to the dead branches, the axe on your back scrapes a branch above you and it cracks, falling around you.
Well, no point in being quiet anymore. I grab it and I just take my axe and I swing down.
No, he did it. The axe comes down, cleaves through the branches, which were up against a tent, but it's only one part of the encampment. As the tent collapses, the poles fall with a clank and the canvas falls onto the ground on top of them. You now smell copper. You smell
blood?
Charred wood.
Okay.
You look ahead of you. You see what appears to be an abandoned encampment. You hear a periodic clink as something sways in the wind. A distant crow calls, harsh. Damp morning air presses against you, and you see ahead of you what appears to be the remnants of a battle. It is some type of encampment that someone attempted to hide in the past, multiple tents, a campfire location. But now there are marks in the mud. There's a couple of bodies laying on the ground. There's blood splattered everywhere. There's crates broken open, rucksacks torn and shredded. What do you do?
Hey, Lucas, I don't think there's anything to hide from right now.
I probably wouldn't hear you.
Guys, get over here. Lucas, you too. There's nothing to hide from.
Aelyn walks up trepidatious behind you. She goes, "What do you see?"
Dead bodies, and there's no one here.
You guys have a full camp in front of you. What do you do? What do you look for? Tell me.
I'm going to roll perception.
Uh-huh.
Wait, don't you have lore warfare?
I do. Would that help me anywhere?
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to go ahead and do a lore warfare check to see if I can find. How could I flavor this?
There's a lot you can find off of dead bodies.
Yeah. I want to see what kind of weaponry was used to kill these people.
Okay.
I want to see, is there a specific tell of maybe the type of people that were here? Like, is there a certain group that kills a certain way? That is a 16 plus 6. So that is a 22.
You walk up and you look at the bodies. You look at the slashes in the doors for the makeshift huts that they put together, and you notice that the edges are rough. They're not with clean-made weapons. It tells you it's very likely orc.
Oh no!
Wait, that checks out too. I'm thinking to myself, Lucas thinking to himself, that checks out. Can I see what they're seeing from the distance I am?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Can I do like a quick over my shoulder real quick to make sure no one's behind me?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Okay, sick.
Stealthy
18.
orc.
18. You don't see anybody around you.
Okay, well, hopefully no one's behind me. That would suck. Do I see anybody in the camp? Like, is there any
There's 2 dead bodies. There's no people moving about.
Is there anything off-putting about the camp other than the fact there's dead bodies?
There's a lot of stuff in this camp.
Okay, too much for me to just be like pick apart.
Right. So I would say, what specifically are you looking at or looking for?
I'm looking for traps.
I have it for you.
I'm looking for traps.
For traps?
I'm
Okay.
looking for anything that could be like maybe like this body on the ground is laying on its chest, but the shoulder's slightly propped up in a way that doesn't seem natural. Like there could be something underneath it where when you roll it over, it'll go off, or maybe there's a door that's cracked a certain way.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Absolutely. 21.
You do see some traps.
Okay.
You see some small traps that were used as noisemakers. Strings with bells on them, but they've already been broken. They lie broken and scattered on the ground.
Okay.
Evidence that the camp was preparing to, defend itself against discovery.